Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to the first video in the week of Cold Moon from Ensley Reign. Week of is a series I have on my channel where I upload an entire week's worth of content dedicated to just one eyeshadow palette. I have a playlist linked in my description box. There are lots and lots of palettes and lots of videos, usually 3 to 5 looks per palette. Now my old format for this series was that I would upload one video per look, and then the last couple I was trying out a new format, more like 4 looks, 1 palette sort of thing that other channels are doing, where I have these short tutorials and then there are 4 or 5 in each video. My subscribers in a poll have kind of split the issue 50-50, so it's really coming down to what is working best for me, and to put all of the looks in one video is actually a lot of work on the back end. It's taking up much more time for me to edit those videos than it is for me to use my already streamlined process to just quickly edit a video and upload it. So that's what I'm going to be doing now. I'm going back to my original format. It sits better with me, and I have 3 children and I'm a homeschooling mom, and I just need to find things that are working with my time constraints. This is look number 1 with the Cold Moon palette. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. And keep in mind that today's video is quite truncated because while I was filming I was planning on adding it into a larger video, but that's not happening now, so bear with me as I tweak my offerings to you guys. By the way, I have done a couple of looks off camera that were not part of my very first video with this. They will be featured in my next while I was out. Today I think I want to play with these tones up here. Like, I definitely want to use this shade here. It's called Aurora because it kind of shifts gold and that works with my jewelry today. I'm not sure if I should pair it with the more burgundy mauvey mattes or if I should pair it with the silver gray mattes. But, you know, my kids are napping and I don't have time to mess about. So I'm just going to dive right in. I will take the shade Transformation and run this in my outer crease area. Maybe most of the crease, actually. I think I'll bring it through. I have to check myself and not be too chatty because I'm going to post these videos as like short tutorials, and if I talk too much then the video is far too long. That's better. The reason that I chose this Cold Moon palette over anything else that Ensley Reign offered was because I knew that I didn't have many cool toned neutrals or partial spicy neutrals. I didn't have many in cold shades, and I thought that this would be a nice complement to my collection. Now I will take Rebirth and Mother's Night together. So I started here, now I've got these two together, just to deepen out here. I'm so impressed with the formula from this brand. I expected the shimmers to be amazing, and they are, but I'm incredibly impressed with the mattes. The mattes they might be the best mattes I've ever used. They're definitely 100% up there with Sydney Grace, Blend Bunny. They're fantastic. They're just so creamy, so buttery soft, very easy to use. I'll take a smaller blending brush now and go back into Mother's Night only, not mixing it with Rebirth. I just want to create a little bit more depth out here, just a bit, and not carry it as far over either. Do you guys watch Heather? Ashes on My Lashes? I subscribed to her channel when she was under 1,000 subscribers, but probably pretty close, 8 to 9 maybe, because I remember shortly after I started following her, she celebrated 1,000. And I'm just rooting for her. Her content is improving by leaps and bounds. She's really sweet, she's got beautiful eyeshadow looks, and she's got lots and lots of gorgeous palettes, lots of new stuff. She has like all the new stuff, indie stuff, all the new indie. I don't know that I've seen her using any mainstream stuff, you know, Huda, or I don't think I've seen her using Sydney Grace, but that's not really mainstream. What am I trying to think of? Natasha Denona. I don't think I've seen her using Huda or Natasha Denona. I've only seen indie brands on her channel. She's very passionate and very kind and very generous. Now I do want to take the Aurora shade here. I'm going to put it on with a brush, I think. I haven't decided if I prefer to use my finger or a brush with these shimmers. A couple of them are a little bit creamier and then a couple are a little bit chunkier, and they all pick up like a dream with the finger, but if they also pick up well with a brush, okay, this one's barely picking up with a brush. I'll use my finger. If they also pick up well with a brush, I'm more inclined to use a brush just because it keeps my fingers from getting too dirty. So here is Aurora. Ah, happiness. Look, just incredible. Do you see the shift to gold? I saw it on my finger right before I wiped it off. I don't have any product on this brush, just whatever was left over. This is the one I had dipped into Mother's Night. Yeah, Mother's Night by itself, only to deepen the outer corner. I'm not sure what I want to do for an inner corner. I'm tempted to grab one of these over here that kind of shifts the color of my shirt. They shift a little bit bluey green. This one's got purple. This is Saturnalia. It's can you see? It's like a blue-green purple. And then this here, Snow Crystal, is a silvery blue-green. I think that's the one I'll take. I think I'll take Snow Crystal. And I'm gonna put that at the very tip of my ring finger because I don't want it to, when you put it on a larger finger, you tend to, spread it around into a larger area. And I didn't want that. I just wanted it to be very much centered, or no, very precisely placed at the inner corner. Okay, so that one's quite green, blue, pink. And just because it's pretty, I'm gonna let it overlap a bit to the inner corner where this shimmer already is. Ooh, that's really, you know what? Let's pick up a little bit more Snow Crystal and just put it at the inner space because I'm really curious to see it playing with the pinky gold. Yeah. Oh, glory be, that's pretty. Lower lash line. For the lower lash line, I'm doing Transformation again, and then I'll work it into Mother's Night in the outer corner, and that is it for the look. Okay guys, so here is the final look. Tell me what you think. In my waterline, I used blue from ColourPop. This is the shade Big Splash. I have mascara on, and then I have been wearing all of this video, the Italia Deluxe Ultra Fine Lip Liner. I almost said liquid. It's definitely not liquid. In the shade 1042 Dusty Rose, and the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Eclair. And then as a blush, I am wearing the Dolce Pink shade from Milani. So, the whole look, it's like unicorn cotton candy vibes. As I was putting the waterline color in, I was just thinking all this sparkle sort of dropped down into a lovely place on my lower lash line, and the blues and the pinks and the sort of soft golden tones were mixing together. It was like a unicorn playground, and I think it's gorgeous. And this shade right over here, Snow Crystal, that really needs to be featured in a different look this week because it felt very mermaidy, blue and pink. I don't know. The shades in this palette are outstandingly beautiful. They're so stinking pretty. I am really looking forward to playing with this more, and I appreciate you guys and your patience as I just mess around with the formatting of this week of series. I think that works better in within my time constraints or parameters and my daily life and whatnot. It just seems to be working better, so I apologize that the tutorial of today's video was quite short. Remember, it originally was going to go into a larger video, but I literally changed my mind as I was finishing up this look and thinking about the editing process. I just decided to go back to my original because that was working better for me, and I appreciate you guys and all of your patience. Thank you so much for being here today. Do let me know what you think about today's eyeshadow look, or the Cold Moon palette, or Ensley Reign in general. You know I like to chat with you guys in the comments. Remember to check the description box for the week of playlist because there are a whole bunch of videos in there. And I hope that you will consider liking and subscribing if you've never done so before and you want to see more content like this. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for clicking on my channel and for giving me a little piece of your day. I look forward to chatting with you again in my next upload. Thanks guys. Bye.